Okay, so here it is a different type of storages are there called as secondary storage. What is primary storage? RAM and ROM. What is main memory? RAM. What is secondary storage devices? Which is secondary only. It is not a main, like to start your computer without any error. So main memory is important. Okay, secondary memory is used to store data, applications, and operating systems. Okay, so we have a magnetic based storage, optical storage devices are there. Magnetic based storages like a hard disk, floppy disk, tape drives, zip drives, things. Okay, so floppy disk are now it is gone from the market. So systems not comes with your any floppy disk compatible. Earlier days, this is the floppy disk, which is you can store up to 1.44 MB. Okay, 1.44 MB of data you can able to store. Okay, that is a floppy disk.
Sir, only 1.4 MB.
Yes. Right. Nowadays, if someone give you floppy disk and enjoy yourself, then you can kill him. Okay. Okay. So nowadays, if you have 1 terabyte of storage devices, also not enough, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the floppy disk. Just I'm giving small details just for fun.
So may I leave?
Magnetic base 1.44 MB, not GB guys, not GB also, MB. Not even a one picture also won't fit it, but olden days we use this one for transferring data, booting systems, operating system, booting system, storing files, transferring files. Okay, like that. So like entire one dictionary, big dictionary is an Oxford dictionary. Entire one dictionary can fit in a one single floppy disk. That shows the power of computers that time. Okay, but it is very less. Next one is zip drives. Zip drives. It is like a bigger floppy disk, 100 MB, 200 MB, like that. So more than 100 MB. Okay, I will show you the zip drives. Zip drives are look like a floppy disk, not exactly a floppy disk, because of the disk is different. That means drive is different, floppy is different. It is. This is also used to transfer a huge amount of data. Use it for installing operating system also. It is also same as the floppy disk functionality, but big data. 100 MB, 200 MB like that. Okay. CD-ROM, but because when we are talking about a is a 700 MB. Because zip drives are not popular, so CD-ROMs are popular. Okay, so when we want to watch a movie or transfer data or store operating system files or to install operating system bootable files in the CD-ROM. That is 700 MB or 80 minutes of audio. 80 minutes of audio. So later on days, the CDs and the DVDs replaces CD kind of stuff. So like a DVD drive or a CD drives are there, and these are the CD DVD kind of stuff. So after that one DVD came, digital versatile disk. It is 4.7 GB. Okay, 4.7 GB single disk size. CD and DVD both are look like the same. The density is different. Data on the CD DVD, the density is different. Okay. This is now external DVD writers, because on system on desktop also we don't not getting CD DVD, and for laptops also remove this CD DVD part. Okay. This also use it for storing data, backups, and operating system also. There is Blu-ray. Blu-ray, there is a 25 GB storage is there. Okay, so this is, you can see all are look the same sizes, but density is different. The Blu-ray is become not popular. Why? Because of Blu-ray is a costly. That time we are getting a almost all our pen drives, memory cards are become popular, and Blu-rays are gone. Still we are using Blu-ray disc. I'll show you that Blu-ray PS4, gaming stations, the games in the Blu-ray disc. So these are a Blu-ray disc. So your PS4, PS3, or PS5, Xbox, they can able to
Yes,
read
sir.
it. Okay. And coming to the hard disk and tape drives. Tape drives are very good. Okay, so tape drives I will tell, hard disk after that one. Guys, tape drives. Okay, these tape drives are used for storing backups. Backup cheaper solution by tape drives. Okay, these are the tape drives. The data you can able to store in the tape, and these tape drives we use it for storing backups. Okay, backup storage purpose only. Not to boot operating system, not to store operating system files, or just accessing like a hard disk. We don't use it because it's a sequential memory. So we use only for a backup. So it is. Another one is tape drives. Tape drives are with different sizes. That DDS, digital data storage, DAT, digital audio tapes, different type of cassette type is there. So like 80 GB, 160 GB, 320 GB kind of data storage size is also available. Main purpose is for backup storage. If you know the DVD, DVR cassettes, not DVD, DVR cassettes, you can see that time. CC cam recording also certain people use this cassette mechanism. Okay, and still we are using, not in a regular basis, usually in a servers, clouds, for backup purpose. Means cloud infrastructure management people, server management people use tape drives for a backup purpose. Okay, so these are the other things other than your hard disk. Okay, of course we'll discuss about a hard disk and about hard disk. separately. Guys, we store these secondary devices and it is a non-volatile type. So we are using this for storing operating system, applications and data purpose. Internally, we have a hard disk, okay, SATA or PATA hard disk, or we can use SSDs. You can store data externally in USB pen drives, USB external hard disk are there, and one important is eMMC. eMMC actually says small eMMC. This is how it is. This is eMMC is nothing but a internal. It is nothing but a internal storage of your mobile, tablets, mini laptops. Okay, eMMC is an internal storage of mobile laptops and mini kind of stuff. You have a mobile phone showing a, okay. Okay, in your mobile phone we have a storage, right? So normally when you go to mobile phone specifications, okay, you want to buy a new mobile, so what you do, you search. Okay, right? So we'll go to searching a mobile phone, some mobile phone. We don't need what mobile phone, so we'll go for a mobile phone, RAM and storage. RAM is okay, it is built-in RAM inside of this one. And which storage it is? Built-in storage only. Mobile phone, built-in storage, not a memory cards. Not a memory cards, right? This is a built-in storage. That is a built-in storage. Okay. So what is that built-in storage type is actually eMMC. But if you see any specifications of a mobile phone, it will tell ROM. Okay, it will tell like a mobile RAM is 4 GB RAM, 32 GB ROM, 32 GB ROM. Their meaning is ROM means non-volatile. Non-volatile means something non-volatile. That's it. They're not specifying this ROM. Actually, it is not ROM, guys. It is eMMC storage type. Okay, so the internal memory chip kind of stuff. eMMC storage. Okay, these are the storage chips on your mobile phone directly. Okay, on your mobile phone directly. Okay, so these are some basic things about your storage. Okay, of course we are using memory cards. Right, SD cards are there to store data. Pen drives we are using to store data. Different type of memory cards we are getting. That's the point. So we completed this part. Okay, next one I will go to the hard disk. Okay, so we'll see. Yeah. The PPT little confusion is there, so I'm going with mine type only. So first one is your hard disk. Hard disk is your mass storage device. Okay, it is a secondary storage device, non-volatile, and it is a mass storage device. Okay, in hard disk we have this kind of internal part of hard disk. It is okay. In a reality, we can't see that one. Where it is gone? Where it is gone? Okay, it is a non-volatile device. It is a magnetic media is there. It is a mass storage device, guys. Data is stored in this platter. Can you see this? The disk. The disk is a platter. Okay, there is attached with a spindle motor. The disk rotates. If you see this arm, this is an actuator arm. Move from inside to outside, and this tip having a read and write header. The read and write header read the data from your disk and write the data on the disk by moving inside to outside like this. This disk moving like this only. Okay, like this only. The disk moves, disk rotates. The data stores on the disk. It move inside to outside. It is controlled by this permanent magnet, and this is attached with the logic board. Logic board is there. Okay, so guys, here it is a two interfaces of hard disk. Every hard disk having a interface to connect motherboard, right? Okay, this is the logic board of hard disk. So if you go outside of hard disk, this is the logic board. Okay, this is connected to give signal to the spindle motor and other how to write a data and all way to write a data. That will be tell by this logic board only. This logic board is connected to your motherboard. Okay, like this. So this is a PATA type of connectivity. PATA interface, ribbon cable. This is SATA type of connectivity. Straight cable it is. Okay. So we are connecting this motherboard to hard disk. So this is hard disk. This is on motherboard. We are connecting like this. Okay. Like this. On motherboard, we are connecting with the cable. Okay, two type of interfaces are there, guys. In olden days, we use IDE. IDE is further changed into ATA, Advanced Technology Attachment. Advanced Technology Attachment. Okay. Advanced Technology Attachment. In this one, two types. PATA, Parallel Advanced Technology Attachment. SATA, Serial Advanced Technology Attachment. Okay. SATA, PATA. So we are currently using SATA type because it is faster than PATA, plus SATA only available, PATA is not available nowadays. So we are using SATA type of hard disk. Okay. What is the difference? So PATA, Parallel Advanced Technology Attachment, having 40 pin ribbon connection, whereas the serial SATA is a single wire type of connectivity. Current version of SATA is SATA 3. And also I will show you that how the SATA is look like. You can see this is SATA hard disk. So PATA type of disk it is.
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, SATA and PATA both are the categories of hard disk. Na? So,
No,
sir,
no.
what is
Yeah, tell me.
sir, what is yes, sir, what is the difference between SATA and PATA?
So main important is the speed is actually different, but
Okay.
important to understand is connectivity. So I will show you this
Okay.
is. Can you see ribbon cable? I
Yes,
will
sir.
show you PATA hard disk. Somewhere any closer look better. Yeah, this is the cable to connect the hard disk, and this is pin connector. Why this is much giving? Yeah, this is the SATA PATA hard disk. See, can you see 40 pin connector?
Yes,
So we
sir.
use this kind of cable to connect from hard disk to motherboard, and data is transmitting through this cable only. And of course, the data whenever it is came and it is converted into for writing into the hard disk, that will take time. The technology is changed in this one. Okay.
Okay.
Comparison, if you compare, SATA is faster than PATA. Okay. Connectivity. So this is the connector. Jumper setting, power connector. So this is the cable. One side is going to hard disk, another side is going to your motherboard. Okay.
Okay.
One side is going, why it is, that is good. We need a little, come on, down, down. Okay. Where it is gone. That is enough. Somewhat better, but still come down, 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 down. Yeah, it's okay. See the cable. So one side, this and this, we can connect two hard disks or one hard disk, one CD RAM, or two CD RAMs. We can connect it. So interface only. It's not about a hard disk. It is about a interface. This part. Okay. This one is going to your motherboard. Why it is not listening to me? Use a touch screen. That is enough. That is enough. Enough. Oh, it is a taller image. Yeah, I think it is better. Okay. So next one is SATA. So how SATA interface is there? It's a very simple SATA interface. So this interface will be changes from here. Guys, this is the SATA interface. Can you see? This is the how connectivity. This is the power connector, and this is the data cable connector. This is the red one is a data transmission purpose. One side it is go to motherboard, and other side you go to hard disk. But both are internally same mechanism. Internal of both PATA and SATA, same mechanism. Okay, and of course for SATA it is a not only faster data transmission, also SATA hard disk is more compatible. Depends upon technology, guys. It's not a words. Depends upon the technology. That's the point. Okay, so I have the SATA related one also. SATA hard disk connector and a cable connector. Okay, see how this is connected. The next one is power connector. This is Walden type, so that's it is showing two type of connectivity. This is the cable used in a SATA. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is an hard disk. Important thing about a hard disk is data stores inside this platter only. This is internal mechanism of a hard disk. This hard disk can be connected. In a olden days, we use IDE type of interface. Then it is developed into advanced technology attachment kind of technology. In that one again, PATA and SATA. So earlier days we use a PATA, parallel advanced technology attachment. It is a 48 pin connector. We have a 48 pin connector and we connect with a ribbon cable. So ribbon cables actually one side of ribbon cable go to motherboard. Other two sides we can connect to hard disk or one hard disk, one CD-RAM or two CD-RAMs we can connect it. Next one is SATA type of interface. These are the single connectors. Ribbon having a two disk we can connect, but it is a one disk only we can connect. It is a 7-pin single wire connector which connects one side go to hard disk, another side go to motherboard. Okay. Okay. So we have an internal hard disk. Okay. So we have an internal type of hard disk are there. Nowadays we have a external hard disk also there. These are all what we are seeing. These are all internal hard disk only. What is internal hard disk? Which is inside of your cabinet or inside of your laptop. Okay. So we have two sizes. One is 2.5, another one is a 3.5 size of hard disk. Internal hard disk are there. Okay, like this. So what is the use of this 2.5 hard disk? What is the 2.5-inch hard disk, which is generally used for laptops or mini PC kind of stuff? Use a 2.5 inches hard disk. Okay. What is 3.5? Usually for a desktop purposes. Another one is external hard disk. Another one is external hard disk. What is this external hard disk? Let's see. You can connect simply to your laptop or a desktop with a simple USB cable. Okay, simple USB cable. You can connect it. You can store the data in this external hard disk. Okay, so if you have a heavy data, you want to transfer heavy data. Last time I transferred like I have a operating system images are there. So one of our sir asked me like I want that data. It is each one is 4 GB, 8 GB, like the data is there. We can't transfer it in a more Pendrive kind of stuff, right? So I transfer through external hard disk, and also you can use it for backup. And if you know you have a laptop with a lot of data in it, like your downloaded movie files are there, for example, or downloaded operating system files, or maybe applications, games, you have heavy data is there, which you are not required every day in your laptop. In laptop, keep your everyday usage data. Any other data, important or unimportant data is there, better to store in a external hard disk, so then you can easily transfer the data to anyone or you can keep it aside. Okay, so that is the point of external hard disk. So if you have any heavy data, they're better to store in an external hard disk. So first of all, I purchase first my external hard disk is 320 GB. It is completed, then I buy 1 terabyte, then I buy 2 terabyte, then I purchase 2 terabyte again. Okay. So because we are keep downloading, lot of data will be created. So this is basic things about your hard disk. Okay, guys, understand basics of your hard disk, how it is there, how it is connected.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Most of the time, other question comes up. Nowadays, people are using SSDs. I think already I told you. So again, I'm telling. Earlier days, if you know the abbreviations, means you're computer literate. Computer literate. You know computers. Even you don't know. Okay. So what is that? What is SSD? Solid state drive. Then it is good marks. What is SCSI? SCSI. 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 System, small computer system interface. Yes, very good. You pass. Okay. BIOS, basic input output system. You pass. CMOS, complementary metal oxide semiconductor. Yes, you are passing the computer exam. Now it is not like that. You must know what it is. Plus,
Yes, sir.
SSDs are available now. Earlier days, we never seen SSDs. Okay. So this is solid state drive, guys. Is comparison between a hard disk and SSDs. SSDs does not contain any platter kind of mechanism like a hard disk. What is the mechanism in the hard disk that is not available in the hard disk? Okay. In a hard disk, data stores in this platter. In SSD, data stores in the this kind of chipsets. It is a non-volatile memory, of course. It is very lightweight. So because of the hard disk, if you compare with the hard disk contains inside a plotter, spindle motor, there is a permanent magnet, logic board, actuator arm is there, actuator is there. Okay, so then this is become a heavy. Okay, in SSD it's a smaller and lightweight, easy to carry, less power consumption. Less power consumption. You can easily transport, like you can keep it in your pocket and you can go. Okay, that much small size of SSD it is, and heavy, that also you can store, but it is costly. Okay, as compared to hard disk, guys, it is very high speed data transmission. Data read and write is also as comparatively very faster. It is faster than SATA hard disk. It is suitable for operating system and applications. You want to store your operating system, you want a fast booting, and fast application loading. SSDs are best compared to normal hard disk. Okay, and coming to the regular data storage, you have a movies, games, or maybe you downloaded something, music files. Regular data is there. For that one, SSDs are costly. Because it is, if you are using SSD, 1 terabyte of SSD, I'll show you. Okay, this is 1 terabyte of SSD. How much? 7,499. And that too, this is NVMe M.2 type SSD it is. If you see, this is SATA interface SSD, little lesser cost. Okay, little lesser cost. And you want to go for a normal hard disk, 1 terabyte laptop hard disk or normal hard disk. Okay, So see, this is 3240. It is a desktop hard disk. It is 3.5 inches. 2.5 inches laptop, 1 terabyte of hard disk, 2899. Some other company. So you go to laptop based hard disk. This is external hard disk. External hard disk. This is also 3799. Around 4000 you will get it, less than 3 to 4000. 1 terabyte of hard disk you will get it. Either external hard disk or a desktop based hard disk or laptop hard disk. 3 to 4000 you will get it. 3500 is a general cost. But coming to this NVMe type, so it is 7499. Cost is reduced actually. It is not super cost. SATA interface hard disk 7000. So double the cost of normal hard disk. That's why it is. You have heavy data or maybe regular data is there. It is better to store in additional hard disk. We can store, but we can store data, but it is SSDs become a costlier. Guys, in SSD there is a two more points are there. That is SSD two type of interfaces. Okay. One type of SSD is a SATA interface SSD. Another one is NVMe M.2 type of SSD it is. Both are SSDs, but little difference is there. Both are SSDs. Small difference between this SSD and that SSD is there. Okay. Someone send a message. Okay, no problem. I called your name 3-4 times. Aravind.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Okay. Now, can you see this is a one hard disk? Also, you can get it from here. Okay. So this is the hard disk. I'm giving copy from here. Can you see the data transmission speed? Okay. That it is read and write. This is a read speed 560 and write speed 330. Okay. This is a SATA interface SSD. It is better we should keep it in a separate site, but this is SATA interface SSD. Okay, and this is PATA interface SSD. Okay. Both are Samsung. Okay. This is same, almost same. So things will be changes, guys. Again, we go to this type. Okay, can you see it is read and write speed? This is read speed. It is given 3500 Mbps. So you can find where is the read and write speed also about the specifications. You can get it. Okay, this is directly we can insert into the motherboard. That is important. So which one is correct? Which one is like that? It is if you go to NVMe M.2 type SSDs, you don't connect with the cables. How you insert? How you insert a RAM like that? We can insert into your motherboard. That's why it is much faster. Okay, not only the chipset and manufacturing, and it is direct attachment will give the fastness. Okay, like this is. Some motherboards are compatible with 4-5 SSDs on motherboard. On motherboard, you can connect 4-5 SSDs. Okay, so one SSD for operating system, another SSD you can use for data storage. Okay, this is M.2. If in case you take a SATA interface SSD, then what to do? So just like how you connect your hard disk, like that only you have to connect it. How you connect your SATA hard disk, the same way you will connect your SATA SSD. So no difference for connecting. The cable also will take some loading capacity, right? So then it is little slower. Okay, so this is difference, guys. Again, we have to go through the differences between hard disk and SSD. That is important question, right? Hard disk and SSD. Okay, guys, hard disk data stores in the platter. SSDs data stores in the chips. Okay, in the chips. This is SSD. Data stores in the platter. Data stores here. Hard disk is heavy. Hard disk is heavy compared to SSD. SSD is lighter, faster, less power consumption, easy to travel from anywhere you can able to carry, easy to carry. Okay, but cost wise SSD is a costlier compared to hard disk. In SSDs we have a hard disk we have part interface and SATA interface. SATA interface hard disk is faster compared to PATA. In SSDs, we have SATA interface, SSD, and M.2 interface. That is complete name NVMe. This SSD. This is faster. Okay. So compulsory hard disk and SSD difference is important. Okay. Hard disk will compare to hard disk. SSD provide faster booting. It is very suitable for operating system and applications. Because of the cost, we better to store regular data in the hard disk. Okay, so these are the things, guys, about your storage, hard disk and SSD. Okay, so after the part we will tell about what is MBR and about a partitioning file system also will tell. Okay, take a small break, guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay, take a break. So compulsory, this is important. Come back at 4:30.
Okay, sir.